Okay, for next prohibition, this is governed by section 218 subsection 1 paragraph B, where directors is prohibited from using information acquired by virtue of his position as director. So whatever information he received is only meant for the company's benefit. I would like you to actually read yourself. I have reproduced here on the case of Ever Consultant, Syambahan and Muhammad Zain Yusuf and others. Okay, this case involved directors where he set up another firm to compete with for the contracts with the company. What is important is the decision where the federal court held that the law is clear that the director of a company is in fiduciary position or relationship with the company, and as such is precluded from acting in a manner which will bring his personal interest into conflict with that of his company. So respondent had carefully planned the formation of this ruling JZ, which later obtained the job to which there was another company's job. So basically, court held that they had breached their duties as they had given their personal interest priority over the interest of the company. Okay. Next provision is under section 218 subsection 1 paragraph C, whereby directors are in breach of their duty if they fail to avoid conflict of interest. Okay, so the directors are in breach of their duty if they misuse the position, okay, to make profit for themselves. So basically, they should not be doing that. They are also in conflict of interest where they make a profit for themselves instead of the profit for their company. Okay, so look at this case, Cook and Dix, whereby the directors of Toronto Syambahan, they had this agreement with the director, and then later on they divert the project to their company. Basically, they negotiate projects for their company and not for the company which actually engaged them to carry out duties as directors. So basically, the court held that there was a breach of duty, and then benefit belongs to the company, and they were bound to account the company for it. Okay, so if there are some losses, they have to actually pay back the company. Okay, same case, same situation arise in the case of Mahesan and Malaysian government officers Cooperative Housing Society. Okay, this is where Mr. Wan Manickam, he was bribed, but he bribed the director and employee. So basically, the court held that Mahesan breached his duty to the society. So basically, the society was entitled to recover the amount of the bribe or alternatively damages that the company has incurred. Okay. The next prohibition is section 218 subsection 1D, whereby the directors are prohibited to use opportunity of the company when he became aware of such opportunity. Okay, so same thing, the board of trust, in the case of the board of trustees of Sabah Foundation and Datuk Syed Kecil Syed Muhammad, the court held that defendant had breached duty, okay, because of such opportunity being taken. Okay, so because as a director are under a duty to make sure that whatever meant for the company were actually meant for the benefit of the company. They should not take into action any opportunity for themselves. Okay, next prohibition is section 218 subsection 1 paragraph E. They are not, directors are not to actually engage in a business which is in competition with the company. So look at this case, Personal Automation Mart Private Limited and Tan Swee Sang, whereby court found that defendant's conduct went far beyond the exploitation of a stock in trade. She resigned from the company and secretly took over the company's premises, staff, and even, surprisingly, telephone lines. Okay, with the intention of forming her own new business. So basically, she was in breach of the duty. Taking over someone else's premises is bad, as well as staff. But taking over someone else's telephone line is also worse. Okay, next one, what will be the consequences of the breach, okay, of this section 218? So breach of section 218, any person who contravened the section commit an offence and shall on conviction be liable to imprisonment for a term not, this is not, this not exceeding 5 years, or fine not exceeding 3 million ringgit. So as a director, better be careful. Next question you have to ask yourself, are there any remedies for the companies which suffered due to the breach of director's duties? Yes, there are remedies. They are also under common law remedies, okay, as well as provision, but we'd like to touch on the common law remedies. You can see company may sue for damages or for return of specific property. You can see the case of Mahesan and Malaysian government officers. Second, other remedies, company may claim any secret profit that the directors made. You can look at case of First and Tom Keys. And the other common law remedies you can look at is the exercise of powers which in breach of director's duties may be declared to be invalid. Now, what are other director's duties? Okay, there are other director's duties such as section 223, where the director should seek approval of company by way of resolution prior to enter into any arrangement. And then section 131, officers and directors shall also ensure that dividends are to be paid from the profit. Bear in mind, you have seen this before. This is it goes together with solvency statement, and the other example of statutory duties is section 246, whereby directors of a public company shall have in place a system of internal control which provide reasonable assurance to ensure that the company does not suffer loss from unauthorized use of asset. So basically, there should be some internal control to secure its asset, as well as having proper record to ensure they are properly accounted for. So these are all on directors' duties.